body to the sound of the tuba.
Said I'd find a way to turn my heart into something gold. Knew I sold my soul to the devil long ago. I rode it all along on your way right before it broke. Time was thrown down the well, so I let you go. What I do right now. What I do right now for you, for you. Carolina skies in the night, floating by your side. I fell up when you fell down, but we stayed in flight. I'm laughing to myself, 'cause I know that I can't deny. I can't find what you can't hide right inside my mind. What I do right now. What I do right now for you, for you. working part-time jobs, chasing all my dreams now lately. No matter if I try too hard, nothing's ever enough, baby. No, I don't care too much. I don't care too much. As long as I can keep you by my side. I don't care too much. We got time, no rush. In your eyes I always see there is something meant for me. In your eyes I always feel different. Tell me everything's alright. Life is just a bunch of faces, and if it's not, we'll still be fine. I know we're going places. I don't care too much. I don't care too much. As long as I can keep you by my side. I don't care too much. We got time, no rush. In your eyes I always see there is something meant for me. In your eyes I always feel different. In your eyes I always see there is something meant for me. In your eyes I always feel different. I was dancing on my own when you spilled that rum and coke on my t-shirt. Yeah, your eyes made it difficult to get my baby. And the next thing I knew, we were so ready to give in, skin to skin on that baseline. Ooh, you give me that high pitch feel, baby. We shared a cigarette by East Versailles. The way you looked at me, couldn't say goodbye. And whatever you did to make it stop, 'cause baby you make me feel something. And the next thing I knew, we were so ready to give in, skin to skin on that baseline. Ooh, you give me that high pitch feel, baby. We shared a cigarette by East Versailles. The way you looked at me, couldn't say goodbye. And whatever you did to make it stop, 'cause baby you make me feel something.
body to the sound of the jukebox. Move your body to the sound of the jukebox.
Start your esports career now at play.eslgaming.com.
Wir arbeiten schon viel. Und das darf auch sein. Es gehört halt auch dazu. Aber die Technik schafft heute auch viel. Immer mehr sogar. Die Luftfeuchtigkeit passt. Die Stauatmosphäre stimmt. Und wenn die Technik immer mehr schafft, könnten wir ja zwischendurch ein Kehr weniger krampfen. Oder etwa nicht.
You ready? Huh? Hey, he's a good boy, huh? You ready? Huh?
Start your esports career now at play.eslgaming.com.
I don't need recognition. I'm on a mission. I'm paying dues. I'm in position. I'm staying up. It's getting late. You're doing good. I'm doing great. Check him out. Check him out. Listen to y'all. Less of this out. Too complex to the versatile.
Why hello there and welcome everybody
everyone.
to another week of the Swisscom Hero League here, powered by ESL and of course our beautiful sponsors being Omen and Samsung. So we're ready to kick off another round of Clash Royale tonight, and as you can see it's quite a different setting, but one thing that is always sure and cannot be missing is the one and only my man Chief Avalon. How are you doing?
Thank you so much for the introduction, and as always on this side, Luca Donrigoni casting with me those amazing matches, and we have a great show for you today with some amazing matches, and I'm gonna ask Luca in a second what match he is looking forward most. We have Senpai Rect against Thiago, that's the first one, and the second one will be Monkey Blue against Jesus.
Yeah, so
Wow.
already we discussed this last week. For Monkey Blue it was quite harsh coming into this Division 1 as the newcomer and having to go up right away against Senpai Rek, the double champion here of the Swisscom Hero League. Unfortunately he did not quite manage to match up with him, and he lost 4-0 actually. So already
That's
for him
rough.
it's a rough start, to put things mildly. And then on the other hand, Thiago also getting a win here against Jesus, if I'm not mistaken.
And what's really rough about this is Jesus is also a very experienced player, and one of those two will be out. So
Yep.
for them, it's all or nothing today, either Monkey Blood or Jesus. One of them is out. So that's really a rough match today.
Yeah, so for the people who are tuning in for the first time, for this season, we switched to a different format. Previously, we did like one big group with all the 8 players in it, and played a Swiss round, single round robin, excuse me. So each player played every other player once. This time we switched it up. We split them up into 2 groups with 4 players each, Group A and B. And they're going to be competing in a double elimination bracket format. That means first, essentially, the first place of last season gets to match up against the 8th place, essentially. In this case, Monkey Blue, since he was the one who advanced from Division 2. And then they compete against each other. The winner advances to the next round. The loser also advances but falls down to the loser bracket. We can have a look at said bracket right here. As we can see, Monkey Blue and Jesus, who both lost their first week's matches.
They are already in the loser bracket.
Exactly. And that means the stakes are extra high, because until then, nothing really happens if you lose. But if you lose a second time, you're out. And that's it.
Yeah, that's really a huge difference compared to last time. I mean, you lose twice, you're out.
Yeah.
Last time with round robin, they could lose 7 times and they were still in the
Yeah,
match.
that's true.
And what has also changed, another change to mention here, is the ban. Of course, we still have a ban, and it's a best of 7.
Yep.
So they play up to 7 matches in this best of 7. And the ban is valid for all 7 matches. Both of them ban a card for all 7 matches. What do you think about this?
I personally think it, well, on one hand it makes it easier for the players to some extent, because they only can like target one specific meta card that they don't like, especially. We've seen a lot of Magic Archer bans last week, and also
and
on
Baby
Wednesday,
Dragon.
because it's super popular and very strong. Actually managed to max it out this week. It's my first maxed legendary card. I feel a little,
really.
Yeah, I feel
How
a little,
dare you?
yeah, I feel a little dirty about it. I gotta admit, but quite proud
Yeah,
of
you
it to
should.
finally have managed it.
Should.
Yeah, but on the other hand, it also
At
limits you.
least it's not the E-barbs. I mean,
Yes.
it could be worse. It could
Yeah.
be the E-barbs that you maxed out already.
So, yeah, but
Or the Royal Giant. What about him?
yeah. Well, we haven't seen much of a Royal Giant in the past few weeks, have we? I mean, he's been a very solid card for such a long time, but most recently we haven't really seen too much coming out.
I'm gonna
the
make
Royal
a little confession here and now. My first maxed out card was the Royal Giant.
Mine too, actually. Like
Really?
the first
I didn't really
overall.
play it, but it was kind of easy to max out. That's why.
Yeah, commons are kind of easy to max out. I
Yeah,
gotta
that's
say,
why.
like I feel the rare ones are the hardest to get maxed.
Yeah, and the legendaries.
Yeah,
I mean, those
yeah.
last stage to max out legendaries, 20 of them, that's
That's true.
insane.
Yeah.
How are you ever gonna get 20?
You have
It's
to
crazy.
throw all your hard-earned cash at Supercell and
Yeah.
hope that you get the
Yeah,
right
you
one.
used to be able to open a lot of boxes and get everything, but it's not so easy anymore.
Yeah, I see. Must have been before my time. But coming back to the bans you mentioned, one thing that this does, of course, influence, you can't really adapt between matches. So if you realize, okay, I'm up against a very good Lava Hound player, I have to decide at the very beginning, do I want to target that archetype? Because if I don't ban it, he can just run that deck for the rest
that's
of the set. So
Yeah, you kind of have to know your opponent before the match to actually decide
Yeah.
what card to ban. Because if you figure out during the match in what kind of decks he's strong, you're in trouble.
Yep.
There's
But
no
I mean-
coming back.
But on the other hand, it opens up some more skill expressions. If you like find the common denominator between different archetypes you dislike. So if you really dislike the heavy siege beatdown decks, for example, Golem, Elixir Golem, who a lot of times run the Dragon package, so the Electro Dragon as well as the Baby Dragon. You can, for example, decide to target the Electro Dragon, and then you can, for example, run something like Sparky into it to make extra sure you're not going up against that. Something like that. So find a card that is in different archetypes that might be similar but still a little different, you know?
Yeah, it's difficult because there's also many cards you can replacements. There's many replacements for cards. So we get the bans. I'm not sure I understood correctly. Can you repeat the ban?
We need our production a little louder. I think it was I heard something along the lines of Golem. I'm not sure if it's the
Graveyard.
Oh yeah. So it's the bans are for Thiago. It is Graveyard. Something that has been a staple, and we've seen a lot actually last week.
At the moment.
Yeah, and Golem out of Sandpyrect. So yeah, Thiago is quite a famous Golem player. So it makes sense to ban that out and make sure he does not get that comfort pick.
How dare you ban my favorite card? The Golem. I love to play Golem. So we may see Giant here. I hope to see Giant Sparky again. I really love that. And since last Wednesday when we cast it, I started playing Sparky Giant deck, and that's proven to be rather strong actually. I also hope for some Elixir Golem. What about you? What are you looking for?
I'm a bit sad that we're not gonna see the Graveyard actually, because I love the new cannon card. So we're probably not gonna see too much out of that. But like Sandpyrect, he brought the really special deck last week. Essentially a Hawk cycle running Mini P.E.K.K.A, minions, Firecracker, and in general quite a low cost cycle. And it seemed super strong. Like it was not a typical deck you see too much, but it looked to be working out super well for him. And I'm looking forward if we get another peek into that.
And the Elixir Golem is also still a strong card, so I'm also looking forward to that. I tried to battle it with Sparky, but sometimes it's like really hard to actually hit him. So I'm looking for, and then also Lava Hound, maybe some air decks. That would be really cool. Air decks are strong at the moment.
That's true. That's true. Although I have to say, I personally don't like Lava Hound too much. I feel it can be quite boring. It's either I feel like sometimes it can be very one-dimensional. It's either full stack like the lane he's pushing, or just like counter on the opposite side. And like go full on.
I actually like to watch it. I don't like to play it. I feel like I'm always losing. It used to be very OP, but now I feel like I'm always losing when I use Lava Hound. But it's fun watching, especially the Lava Hound clone decks. They were fun to watch because they are so fast. If you underestimate them, and you know it, I'm a 3-crown lover.
But it's like either you have like Tornado or Poison against clone, or you're screwed. You're just dead.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's how it should be. Rough matches.
That's mean. That's just
tough
mean.
Decisions. 3 crowns.
Well,
that's what we want to see.
Yeah. Well, you get the fast pass battle pass progress, and therefore can't complain too much.
Yeah,
I guess.
Speak about the battle pass. I'm far behind. I'm like on level 20. What about you? Stage 20 or so.
I'm not sure. I think somewhere around there as well. I can check. See, this is good thing now that we're at home.
Not where I should be.
Yeah, but I like usually if you manage one stage per day, it's like okay. I'm at 22.
Actually, guys,
I always just closely make it.
Something is we actually able to read the chat, because usually when we're in the studio we're not able to read the chat. So I'm really curious what you guys actually write during the matches and the streams. So I'm curious about that.
Throw all the
first
flame
match
at
is
us.
about to start soon.
Let's dive into it and have a look what the players are gonna throw at us here coming into the first
There we
game
go.
of match
First one.
number 1.
And
And we-
already a Dark Prince is on the way.
Yeah, he's making his way down, not downtown, but down the left-hand side, I
He's
believe.
gonna shop downtown, but that didn't. That wasn't successful.
Ooh,
Ah,
and
there he
there's the
is.
Elixir Golem.
There he is, the Elixir Golem already on the way.
So yeah,
But it looks
Thiago
like
just-
Senpai. He has
Thiago
some
just
good
switching
defenses
up.
against the Elixir Golem, like that
Ooh.
huge P.E.K.K.A.
Oh, but look at the magic arch there. That's beautiful.
Yeah.
So
I
much
don't like
value
it.
out of him. Oh, nice block there of the barb barrel with that lumberjack. Lumberjack also a card we don't see too much these days, I gotta say.
Yeah, it's been a little bit rarer recently.
The P.E.K.K.A. manages to
P.E.K.K.A.
survive there, but Electro
Still
Dragon
alive. How
will
how
be
was that
able to
P.E.K.K.A.
take him
still
down
alive?
there. Nice King Tower activation as well with that tornado there. Electro Dragon cleaning up nicely, but the damage lead now for Senpai Wreck there with a nice push on the left hand side. Absolutely incredible already coming into this first game. Thiago a little bit behind on Elixir there. We see another bandit deployed at the bridge, answered by a nice Dark Prince here from Thiago, who's now
And then-
charging down again. But
Nice charge. Senpai also has a very interesting deck there with the miner and the P.E.K.K.A.
Yeah.
and what else? Maybe
Just-
poison. Yeah, there's
yeah,
the poison.
yeah, just look at it. Look how beautiful that magic archer looks in his golden trimmed outfit. He's like Legolas basically.
I love the Elixir Golem. He looks so clean and sharp.
Yeah.
Like,
I-
do you remember Mr. Proper? I think that was his name.
Is it proper?
The soap.
Oh,
Soap guy, Mr. Proper.
wow.
Looks like him.
Does he,
kind
does
of.
he remind? Yeah, well,
Probably you're not boomer enough to remember.
I remember what it is, but I just don't see it. I think I'm like,
Okay.
yeah, maybe I'm not creative enough.
There, the little blob's not successful.
Yeah, some nice.
P.E.K.K.A. on the bridge. That's
A
quite
nice
an aggressive
elixir
move.
donation there out of Thiago, and look
Yeah.
at that counter push.
Can he
Senpai
stop the
Rect
P.E.K.K.A.?
manages here. Oh, he has to use the tornado here to pull everything back, but there's
P.E.K.K.A.
the miner as well as the
Yeah.
bandit on the right hand side. Miner connects to the tower and a lot of damage on the left hand side, now taking it all the way down to 1637 HP, and there's another bar barrel to try
A
to
sneaky
stop that
little
push.
miner.
Nice
Oh, good push here
defense
for
there.
Thiago.
Very nice
Good
push.
push.
actually.
Ah, that could be tower.
Ooh. But
And
look
the
at the
blob still on
bloblets.
the tower.
They
That's
do
the
so
first
much
tower for
damage.
Thiago.
That's gonna be the 1-0 coming out for Thiago. I already thought
Holy.
Senpai Rect had this on defense, but the elixir of the dead lumberjack together with the bloblets, that's just insane damage, man. That's
Senpai was very calm, and I thought he's gonna make it, especially with that sneaky miner. He was doing his thing, and then all of a sudden that Elixir Golem pushed through and was very successful and very unexpected. The 1-0 lead for Thiago here.
yeah.
I mean,
that was just mean.
it's obvious that Senpai is the favorite in this match here, so he's the candidate that's supposed to win this. So I'm curious. The pressure's definitely on him.
Yep. Absolutely.
People may not know if they're new that Senpai won the ESL the Swisscom Hero League twice already. So
Yes.
this is his third time that he's trying to get the title. Third title shot. It's not about the title today, but then on the other hand, it's about the title every day. So
That's true. That's true. Because, I mean, Senpai Rect, he can lose a second time, of course, but if he loses again here, it could be tough for him. I mean, he did well. I feel like he did his best punishing Thiago where he could and should, but in the end, he did not quite manage. I really liked the adaptation coming out of Thiago with slotting in that lumberjack into that deck where we usually see like a mini P.E.K.K.A. Or the battle healer. So very
I'm curious.
interesting change there.
I'm curious if Thiago sticks to the Elixir Golem or if he's gonna switch the deck. Then also on the other hand, Senpai very careful with minor poison. That's kind of yeah. I want to check out my opponent first deck.
Yeah, absolutely, absolutely, and it's just a good like this elixir golem deck. They're just so strong, and especially when it comes to double elixir time, it becomes very hard to punish it because you're also so efficient when it comes to removal, because you have those two dragons, you have the tornado that can just pull everything together and get so much value out for yourself, and it's just very hard to get a push against it.
I feel like Senpai's deck was just a little bit too defensive there with the miner.
Yeah, I think.
And I think he will change now to a more aggressive deck, actually. So we're gonna see what he plays. Maybe Sparky to counter the Elixir Golem, something like that. I could imagine that he's gonna play an Elixir Golem counter because he thinks Thiago will stick to Elixir Golem probably.
Yeah.
That's just a guess.
But I also have to mention, like, the first game of a match, it's always tough because you don't really know what you can expect out of your opponent. If you know them, for example, in the case of Thiago, Senparek knows, okay, he loves playing golems. I'm gonna ban the golem, and then I'm guessing, yeah, he's bringing something along the lines of general beatdown. So. Bridge spam is generally very good.
In the next match.
So let's see how he adapts coming into the second game, and whether Thiago is going to bring his Elixir Golem deck yet again. It's certainly a very solid choice here, but already with the Magic Archer, Senparect has a very good adaptation to
I see. You're
clearing
a huge
out
fan
potential
of the Magic
bloblets.
I'm
Yeah.
not so much, but yeah.
He's good at clearing a lot of troops. I don't like people who spam me with
And it's very annoying because it's
troops.
just standing
Yep.
there at the bridge, not
But
getting
look
hit.
at that. He already
Ram
gets a
Rider.
nice chip there on the left-hand side. Ram Rider takes down the Goblin Cage. They're getting a little bit of lag there, so it didn't make the connection. But now the counter push out of Thiago here. Nice
Goes
Mega
Mega
Knight
Knight.
there to stop everything. There's gonna be the
Oh,
Musketeer.
balloon push. That's
Can he
interesting. He
stop this?
pushes
Oh.
into the Mega Knight, and Senpai has the Inferno Dragon, but that's
nice
not gonna stop the
cancel there.
balloon.
Good cancel there on the Inferno Dragon, makes a connection, and that's also going to be the death damage there. But on the other hand, he gets quite a bit of damage on the left side tower there of
Bandit.
Thiago, and then deploying the Bandit on the other side. They're taking it all the way down to 14 HP. 13,
Yeah.
and 14. Look at that. Just beautiful.
Beautiful. Still a little lead for Senpai at the moment, especially if you count both towers.
Yep.
And so if both of them lose a tower, that's in favor of Senpai.
Absolutely.
But Thiago, very surprising here. He played that very strong. That balloon push was very aggressive, pushing into the Mega Knight, and actually he connects to the tower. That was really great play there.
Yeah. Absolutely.
Lumberjack
Small note.
rushing the tower.
I have to make a small
hit.
note to our production. Actually, on the stream, you can see the group instead of us. So we'll have to make sure to fix that for the next round. There, nice defense there. There's gonna be the freeze cheese out of Thiago there, but it does not manage to accomplish much really. Just managed to stop the troops there, but he did not hit the Inferno Drake there. Makes the connection here with the Ram Rider on that left-hand tower, taking it to 600 HP
600.
already.
And the Ram Rider.
Yeah,
Is he
another
able to
Ram
stop
Rider.
him?
Can he get
Ah.
through? Oof. Big defense
No
though
way.
out of Thiago. Has to invest
Siri.
a lot of elixir to get everything killed there.
Okay, my Siri wants to talk with us.
Sometimes you have to make her shut up.
Yeah.
We've seen out of both of those plays now another Lumberjack's
balloon.
balloon push.
Very aggressive.
Do we
Balloon
see
will
another
connect
freeze
again.
here?
No.
Yeah, there's the freeze.
Yeah, freeze.
There's gonna be the
what
freeze.
a beautiful freeze.
Can he get through?
And
Oh,
that
that's gonna
tower
be
is
the
down.
tower! Oh my gosh, Thiago, 2-0 there. Complete
Unbelievable,
cheese
Thiago.
play there.
Beating the champion with this 2-0 here. It's
Oh,
incredible.
it's just insane.
Maybe it's the nerves here at this very moment. Senpai maybe a little bit nervous. I don't know. Maybe he's not finding a recipe yet, still changing his decks.
But that's just mean, Thiago. How can you do him like that?
Freeze cheese is so mean. There's really
Ah.
nothing you can do about it. So it's really mean, but
Yeah.
it works. I mean,
Yeah.
if it works,
I don't like my cheese frozen, to be honest. So
don't change
not
it.
a
if it
big fan
works.
personally.
Yeah. Yeah, there's no heating spell though.
Yeah.
There's only a freeze spell. Otherwise, you could make a fondue.
It looks so good there for Senpyrek for the longest time, like starting out right from the beginning where he managed to just clear out the Mega minion perfectly, then had a very good chip damage to start it out, managed to get some nice damage in with the Mega Knight, just overall solid play, and then the first freeze. There at that point I thought, okay, it's just over now. There's no way Thiago can recover from this, but he managed pretty well in defending all those Ram Riders coming out from Senpyrek. Might have been worth considering playing the Mega Knight a little bit more, because he was essentially lacking that tank card, and the Mega Knight is certainly a card that can get a lot of value against that deck Thiago was running. But nevertheless,
it's always
2-0.
sad if one of them does basically in total more damage on both towers, but then still loses because of one tower.
Yeah.
While we're at it, I want to ask the audience a question here. If I show this picture here, who do you think this resembles? Who is that? Do you notice the similarities? I mean, it's pretty obvious who that is, isn't it?
Now I'm also red. Look, it matches perfectly.
Perfect match, I guess. Yeah, that's him. If you ever wondered who that is, that's him.
But
Proven.
what is not me is one of the players that is here in the match right now, and it's gonna
myth
be
is true.
Thiago
I
against
just wanted to say that.
Senpyrek in the next game here, game number 3 already there, and it looks like both of the players switched it up again. We see the miner now being deployed behind the tower right here. The bats making connection onto that Lava Hound, taking it down quite a bit. We have a little bit of an overlay bug right there.
Yeah,
with
the match
overlay.
results are somehow over.
Yeah, now it's
they're
gone. Perfect.
Oh, the wall breaker's
Look
on
at
the
this.
run, and he can't stop him.
Beautiful, beautiful. Gets a lot of
Painful.
damage there on
You
that
call that
left-hand
beautiful?
side.
I call it painful.
I like the wall breakers. Haters gonna hate, man. I like them.
Painful wall breakers hitting the tower. Damn.
Interesting. Like Thiago, I didn't have him for someone who's so versatile here in his deck choices. He really switches it up here. Already being 2-0 up, so he can really pressure out Senpyrek here, I guess. Now we see
Senpai,
the
he's
Night
always
Witch here.
strong with Lava Hound.
Oh,
so
look
I
at
feel
this.
like
Mini P.E.K.K.A. does not get pulled by the other Mini P.E.K.K.A.
I think he's going back to what he really plays best, and that is actually Lava Hound decks. He was always very successful with Lava Hound decks.
Nice pull there with the skeletons on that Mini
There
P.E.K.K.A.
they are again.
Yeah.
Wall
You-
breakers.
The infamous combo again, and Senpyrek had to invest his snowball earlier to defend against that Mini P.E.K.K.A, so now he gets a lot of damage on that left-hand side against him. Very nicely punished there from
It looks
Thiago.
like Senpai, he's not finding a recipe right now against those wall breakers.
Really
he's not
isn't.
ready for them.
Nope. And there the Musketeer now making connection on that Lava Hound there. Nice snowball to push back the Baby Dragon for now.
poison.
There's gonna be the poison onto the tower of
Poison, the
Thiago.
puppies make it to the tower.
But look at this. He
but
just
that's not enough.
The
Next wall
Musketeer is still
breakers.
full life. And she's making her way down at the right-hand side there, supported by that Mini P.E.K.K.A now. Should be able
Miner.
to take this out, does not make the connection, but the Musketeer's on the right-hand tower. Meanwhile, he manages a solid push there on the left-hand side as well.
Thiago
618
just
HP
plays
remaining.
it safe now.
He's
He plays
just
it
playing
safe.
insane. And now
the
another round
miner.
of wall breakers here. Does he have the snowball? Yes, manages to push them back. Next time he might need the miner as well.
I think he's trying with the
get that
miner
in.
again.
Okay, there he is.
Miner.
Deployed
Ah,
behind
good.
the turret. Good catch there, but the bats
Good
are still
prediction.
alive. Get a bit of damage.
But the
there.
wall breakers hit the other
Look
tower.
at this.
You have to be on both sides here against Thiago. He's
He's
so
just
the
overwhelming.
Mini
Look at the Mini
P.E.K.K.A.
P.E.K.K.A. He manages, nearly manages to get.
Ah, Thiago is
hit
playing
in
this
there.
so strong. Both towers almost
Oh
on
my.
zero.
Oh
And now he can
my.
literally choose
Look
where
at
to
this.
play the miner.
And now he's
Didn't-
pressuring. He look at this, beautifully
Wall
absorbing
breakers
both.
and that
oh
tower.
wow,
The
3-0.
3-0.
Holy
3-0
moly!
for Thiago. It's unbelievable. He's so strong.
Just try to focus for our viewers. You might not have caught that, but Thiago did such a beautiful play there where he deployed the miner on the right hand side of the left tower, so he absorbs the shots from both princess towers now that he's nerfed and the damage of himself is not as relevant, and then also sent in the bats on the right hand side, like completely out pressuring Senpai Rek there whatsoever.
Very nice distraction.
Wow, that's just, I did not expect this. We might be looking at a quick game here. That's already
Can it be a
match point.
4-0? Is that possible?
Like, it is.
Yeah.
Well, Thiago shows it is, so it might as
maybe.
well.
Maybe Senpai wants to clean it up from the losers bracket. Maybe that's the plan. Who knows?
Yeah. he thinks like, it's gonna be easier if I just go to the losers bracket, so I have weaker opponents, and then I can just sweep my opponents.
I don't
from
think
there.
so, though. He's usually not trying to lose any of the matches, so
That's true.
I don't think so.
That is true.
Very strong player, but that was really excellent play, and I would love to show replays. I hope maybe in season 4 we'll be able to show replays. That would be really cool here to watch. Actually, I can watch it right over there on the screen. I see it, but I can't show it. But that's very cool, very cool. But then again, we had a lot of stress already to set it up the way you see it right now. And here, really a great thank you to everyone working behind the scenes to make this possible.
Yep,
Switching
absolutely.
from the studio to streaming from home, that was a huge effort for everyone. And yeah, big thanks to everyone behind the scenes making this possible.
Absolutely. It's just so much fun because we're a little ahead of chat here, so we get to read it, and I see a lot of people like calling, oh yeah, by Thiago, this matchup is like super hard. Senpai Rek is super, this is super easy for him, but just the way Thiago played it really solid. I'm not sure if he could have played that matchup any better. He played so well.
Also the
for value, like
towers.
yeah, just how he managed to keep his musketeers alive for so long, get as much value out of them as possible, and then always pressuring him, baiting out the snowball especially, who is so effective in terms of defense against those wall breakers, and due to Thiago having such a much faster cycle, he could just then continue punishing him whenever that snowball was out of cycle. So a great display of skill here out of Thiago.
I really love how he switches between the towers and then also switches between miner and wall breakers on the left and right. Really make it hard to predict for Senpai. And
but I also have to say, like, I saw quite a few mistakes there out of Senpai Rek. Also a bit of some unlucky moments there, especially when he did not manage to pull the mini P.E.K.K.A. with his own mini P.E.K.K.A. He like misplaced it by one tile, so it didn't manage to pull it over, and then he had to use the snowball on top of that. And Thiago, of course, he spotted it and he just completely punished him for it, and got a great wall breaker push in with that. So yeah, it was
it's unbelievable. Can you imagine Senpai playing from the loser bracket? Or maybe a reverse sweep. Maybe it's time for a reverse sweep now, where Senpai wins every match from now on.
Yeah, he really has to bring his A game here if he wants to get back into this.
Because Thiago, he played so well, it's really hard to imagine that it's possible to beat Thiago right now. There's literally no mistakes in his game at the moment.
And it also it wasn't also that he was just like carried by one deck, which he just kept spamming, but instead he just cycled through so many different archetypes there being brought out from his side. I mean, 3 completely different decks are starting with Elixir Golem, then switching over to, what did he play in the second matchup? I completely forgot. Doesn't matter. And now with the wall breakers deck, which was also quite an interesting adaptation. Like he didn't use the magic archer we oftentimes see. He didn't use the Valkyrie, and he didn't use the bomb tower either. But rather
I don't
went
like
for
the
more
bomb tower. Don't mention it anymore.
Leave Bomb Tower alone, okay?
That thing should have never been invented.
Yeah. Little note to our production again, Steven, if you can hear me, the people on stream, they see the group screen during the breaks in between games. So if we can fix that up for possibly the further games coming in here. There we see another edition of Magic Archer fight.
Is there anything else but magical archers?
I don't think so.
Can you stop it?
Like
please?
he wasn't banned, so Senpai now it looks like he decided to go with his bridge spam deck again. And it looks like Thiago went back to the roots and brings his Elixir Golem deck again. By the looks
that didn't make
of
it. Oh, a naked lava hound. Is he gonna support that lava hound? Infernal dragon, I mean. Is he gonna support that naked infernal dragon somehow?
Oh, there is
he's
the Mega Knight.
But it's an Elixir Golem.
Okay, yeah. There's an there's an E-Drag. Just renders the Infernal Dragon completely useless, essentially.
A waste of 4 elixir.
Yep.
It's painful when you have to do that.
Absolutely. And there, nice connection. Beautiful tornado there. Does
Flops on the tower.
Yeah. But then again,
Mega Knight.
it was good pulling it together, but he does not quite manage to get all the chip damage possible into it. But look at that Magic Archer from Thiago. It just stays alive forever. There's going to be another Mega Knight there out of Zenparek. But the Bloblets make it to the tower again. And look at the E-Drag now. Now it just connects through them and it takes the tower all the way down to 619, 397 HP.
Was connected.
Can he defend? Can he defend? That's the big question here. Good snowball there, but look at that tornado. Oh my. And the E-Drag.
On the edge of a 4-0. Only 50 seconds
just
left.
so strong. Look at this. 18-18. If you need information, call 1818 Leute. Okay.
What happened to Thiago? He's so strong.
Yeah.
It's incredible.
Absolutely insane here what we're seeing out of him. By the way,
Mega Knight hits the tower though. Oh, that's
good
a good
damage
push
there.
here for
Good
Senpai.
damage there. Together with the poison.
Tower, but yeah.
Quite a bit of damage. But there's
again, Senpai splits his damage on both towers. Is that smart or is that gonna...
But look at this, he only has 15 seconds left here, and it looks that Thiago can take the right-hand tower here. Mega Knight makes it down the left-hand side, but it's only 10 seconds remaining, uses everything here to block it. There's gonna be the Dark Knight, the poison coming down out of Senpai. 2-1! That's gonna be the 4-0 here, coming out of Thiago!
4-0?
Absolutely insane! What was that?
He kicks the winner of 2 seasons into the loser bracket, and Thiago remains in the winner's bracket. What an unbelievable thing that we watched here at this moment. It's crazy.
It's great to be witnessing this. Like, yeah, as you mentioned before, never don't try to fix what's not broken. So he goes back. So he goes back to the Elixir Golem deck, and he just absolutely slaughters him. I mean, that initial push there, the Magic Archer got so much damage here. I mean, the tornadoes out of Thiago were absolutely insane.
That was unbelievable.
Got so much value there.
Painful. It hurts a little bit, as you know. My daughters are huge fans of Senpai.
Yeah.
So at least they don't know.
Yeah. You have to tell him.
I don't tell him. He's not out yet, though.
No,
he's
no.
just in the loser bracket, and on the long run, that may actually be easier because he's
you might have to comfort them a little bit, because that was. Yeah. Now I don't think they should watch that, because that was not PG-13 right there.
It's a mess. It's a mess.
Yes, definitely so. Yeah, I mean, Thiago, I'm not even sure what to say. He just was the better player tonight. He played really, really solid. All of his matchup, I gotta say.
And he's also got a spectacular way of playing. Like,
absolutely.
Really aggressive.
Yeah, yeah. And
nice
I mean,
to watch.
Already in the beginning there with that push to just punish the cycled cycled Inferno Dragon. He got so much value out of his Magic Archer there. That was just insane. We might need like a replay function here. We might have to. Okay.
Next season,
Yep.
next season we.
So
Next match, we're gonna introduce the next match, guys. So
yes.
for Senpai, it's gonna be rough because that's one loss. He can only lose once more, and then he's also out. But in the next match, it's even worse.
Yep.
Because the next match is from the losers bracket.
So it's gonna
Monkey Blood
Yep. Monkey Blue against
Monkey Blue.
Jesus.
Sorry, I like Monkey Blood though. But anyway, Monkey Blue against Jesus, and you know Jesus was in the finals last season, and he's now in the loser bracket. Whoever loses this match is already out of the competition.
Yep.
It's crazy.
And yeah, probably Senpirect is going to be watching pretty closely because whoever is going to be the winner out of this losers bracket match here is going to be his opponent actually for next week. So you can
If it's
already get some
Jesus,
intel.
They already battled before. Do you know the statistics? Is it Jesus or Senpai who usually won?
It's Senpai actually.
It's usually Senpai.
Yeah. He always
I
won,
think he's comfortable with both, but I think he was also comfortable with Thiago. So
Yeah. I think Senpirect won in season 1 during the regular season and obviously in the finals. But he also won last season during the regular group stage, and they didn't play each other anymore after that because in playoffs Jesus lost to FCN Ryzen, who then fought in the finals against Senpirect. So it's a 3-0 record so far for Senpirect, given or presumed that Jesus actually manages to pull out the win here. It was quite close last week, going down 4-3 against Thiago. But
Yeah,
with
that
how
was also
strong
very
Thiago was
exciting.
tonight, we might assume that Jesus is also like definitely not a weak player, and it's gonna be
Thiago
a tough.
is on a win streak.
It's gonna be a tough one here for Monkey Blue again.
Yeah, just from the numbers, you could think that Jesus played stronger because it was a 4-3 against Thiago than
Yep.
Senpai did. So that would mean it would be, just from the numbers, a very rough or tough match for Senpai against Jesus.
Yeah. So
For Monkey Blue, I'm not so sure because, yeah, that would be funny, by the way, because Senpai, he played against Monkey Blue already. So they could meet again.
True.
And that was a 4-0, if I remember right, for Senpai. So that would actually be maybe pretty easy going for Senpai.
Yeah. And yeah, it's definitely not gonna be an easy task here anyway for Thiago, for Monkey Blue. I mean, I'm curious what they're gonna bring. I still hope that Jesus will treat us to some Three Musketeer gameplay, because he really likes those supposedly. Or we're actually
I
gonna
haven't
see
seen
some.
them in a while,
Yeah.
the Three Musketeers.
Well, there's an archetype going around. It's not super popular where you
Do
actually.
they still exist?
They do.
I
Last
think they
time.
got deleted from the game.
Well, like by accident.
Anyways, we have to announce a short break.
Yes.
It's gonna be very short. They said about 5 minutes. Don't leave. Get
Yep.
something to drink, get some chips or whatever, but don't leave. Come back because the next match is gonna be very exciting. You don't want to miss it, and it will be with us again.
And wash your
Luca
hands.
Donrigoni and myself.
See
And
you
always
after the break.
wash your hands. Stay clean. See you after the break, guys.
Start your esports career now at play.eslgaming.com.
Wir arbeiten schon viel. Und das darf auch sein. Es gehört halt auch dazu. Aber die Technik schafft heute auch viel. Immer mehr sogar. Die Luftfeuchtigkeit passt. Die Stauatmosphäre stimmt. Und wenn die Technik immer mehr schafft, könnten wir ja zwischendurch ein Kehr weniger krampfen. Oder etwa nicht.
You ready? Huh? Hey, he's a good boy. Huh? You ready? Huh?
Start your esports career now at play.eslgaming.com.
Hello everyone, and there we are again for match number 2. We can't wait. It's crazy.
Yeah, like
It's all or nothing for both of them. Who wins?
after what happened in match number 1 of tonight, I don't even know what to expect anymore.
You're
so-
not making predictions. Okay,
Yeah.
I'm gonna make a prediction then.
I'm gonna make a prediction too, but like I'm
okay,
prepared
give your
for
prediction
anything.
first.
Why is it me first now? I think Jesus is gonna win.
Jesus gonna win?
Yep.
I mean, Monkey Blue is new. That's a rhyme, actually. Not on purpose. Monkey Blue is new. The new guy can always be good for a surprise. And
That's
he's,
true.
of course, the underdog. Jesus should win. That's pretty much what was in the previous game. I mean, Senpai should have won just from history. Not saying anything about they're better than the other one or so. Just from history, Senpai should have won just from the stats. But here, Jesus should win, as you said. I actually think maybe we see a surprise. And yeah, by the way, my co-caster over there, Luca Don Rigoni.
And of
Check
course,
him out on social.
and check out my bedroom, by the way. So like, welcome to my
I'm
crib.
not in your bedroom. You can't point at me and speak of your bedroom. Come on.
That's true. Okay, not yet. But with me, of course, he can never be missing. It's Chief Avalon himself who will help me, or together we will lead you through this evening, and hopefully for some more intense matches here. I hope it's gonna last a little longer for the second match, because that was quite quick there in our first match.
If it's too fast, you still have enough time to check us out on social media.
Yep.
You find Luca on Twitter and Instagram.
Yep.
And that's it, I guess.
And Facebook.
And Facebook.
Yeah.
And you find me almost everywhere. Like Instagram, Twitter, YouTube,
Your
Twitch.
wardrobe under your bed when you
And
try to sleep
TikTok.
at night.
And at the moment, especially, you find me at home.
Yes. And
That's 2020 special.
me as well, actually.
I'm,
Okay,
I'm more at home than ever before.
By the way, talking about my bedroom here, I can show my beautiful
Oh no,
plant up
please,
there.
please don't.
Look,
You know,
he's still
you know
alive.
those Twitch fails where you see things behind people on streams that they don't want to show, like, yeah, stuff,
Their drug stash, or no?
whatever. We're family friendly, we can't tell.
Yes,
Let's just keep it this way. There is stuff behind people that you don't want to see.
that's true. Sometimes.
That's why I have just this beautiful white background behind me.
Yeah, and I have my beautiful, and of course always super cleaned up, and not just for streaming purposes, super orderly bedroom behind me.
But be honest, that's actually not your room. That's actually a green screen
Yes.
picture, is it?
Yes, of course.
Because your room is not that cleaned up.
Yeah, yeah, it's so filthy. I can't even like. I built a green screen just out of everything that was lying.
Or you
in
made
there.
a photo of your room and then put it on the green screen.
Yes, exactly.
I
That-
actually,
that would
fun
be
story, fun fact, I actually did that once.
Really?
Really.
Just
I
because you
made
were
the,
too lazy to clean?
I made a picture of one part of my room
Yep.
and put that on the green screen because there was a mess behind me.
When you don't want to clean, and you want to, but you want to stream. That's also a rhyme. But
Yeah, and you want to make people feel at home.
yeah, I
So-
guess so.
Yeah, my prediction or my hope is that we're gonna see a strong match by the newcomer.
I'm actually being told by production that we are ready to jump into the next match, and look how excited Monkey Blue already is, showing it
Yes.
to us with that beautiful king emote there, and the chicken.
All or nothing.
That can never be missing. Look at this. Monkey Blue, he knows the script. He bans out the three musketeers against Jesus. And Jesus on his side
The
bans
graveyard.
out the graveyard. Yet again. Looks
He
like
doesn't
people,
want to play against the graveyard.
it looks like
That's
people
too
don't
annoying.
like it these days.
Nobody
it's pretty
wants to
strong,
play
to be
graveyard.
fair. It's pretty
But
strong.
your friend is back in the game again.
Nice snipe there, though. With
Magical Archer.
a
who's
nicely
back?
placed
He's
With a-
back. Guess who's back?
back again.
Guess
Uh,
who's back? Guess who's back? Okay.
Oh wow.
Well.
Okay, we're gonna get copyright strike like that.
No, we don't.
Don't you think?
No.
Do you
We're
always
too
rap on
bad.
stream?
Nobody will recognize the song.
Well, fair point.
Balloon!
Well,
Balloon,
another
but no
balloon there.
balloon
Out of
freeze this
Jesus.
time.
I
freeze.
already saw him bringing no king tower activation there. decides
Painful
against it.
tornado. Pulled him
Yep.
away.
Yeah, there's another firecracker here.
Firecracker.
To take care of that baby dragon together with those bats. I already saw Jesus like bringing another Hog Rider deck, similar to the one we saw out of Senpai last week.
There he is, my
Firecracker
friend.
gets one shot off
The
onto that
purple
left
guy
hand.
is my friend.
And now,
The Elixir Golem.
just don't hype up the Elixir Golem.
I
You
love
should
the
be
Elixir
ashamed
Golem.
for using him.
I don't use it. I just watch it.
Yeah,
It's
yeah,
fun
yeah,
to
yeah.
watch
That's
it.
what they always say. Look at this. There's gonna be the mini P.E.K.K.A. to take care of it. It's a pretty decent
trying.
launcher, but look at the left-hand tower. Electro Dragon and Magic Archer, who's still alive, get the connection there. Take it all the way down to 1280 HP. The right-hand side, meanwhile, goes down to 1900 as well.
However,
So some nice damage
however,
there for
Monkey
Monkey
Blue
Blue.
plays this strong so far.
Yeah. Yeah, and there's gonna be another mini P.E.K.K.A. to take care of the
Yeah,
Elixir
unfortunately.
Golem there. Nice
And the
tornado,
balloon makes
but
its way
look
to
at
the
this.
tower.
He at least gets the death damage, does not make the connection, but nicely placed miner there to distract his
Another balloon,
troops.
mini P.E.K.K.A.
Oh,
Fast
look at
little
this.
guy.
They're just
Doesn't
firing
make it,
away
goes
now.
sneaky balloon makes it to the tower. This time drops his
Fire
load on the
squad.
tower. Dang, and a death bomb.
Look at this. Now it's three firecrackers. Oh, they're all firing away at the Electro Dragon there.
Oh, they're going for the
Is that-
tower.
That's gonna be
Aye,
two
they hit
shots.
the tower.
Ooh, 190, 135 HP on that right hand side.
We're in
Very
overtime
nicely
already.
there. Jesus
It
managed.
looks like Monkey Blue gives up.
Yep. I don't think
Just
he
the
can
minor.
get that.
Yeah,
Not
that's
enough
first
time there.
win.
Ah.
Unfortunately, as expected, win for Jesus. I mean,
Who would have
yeah,
guessed? 3 firecrackers that cannot be answered are actually pretty strong.
That's certainly a highlight moment that we should take into the highlights. 3 firecrackers.
Yep.
Crackers always make me hungry.
Oh,
I don't know why.
I don't think spending that much time at home actually does you well. I just want to
You
put
don't
it out.
think so?
I'm really concerned for your well-being at this point, as
You
well
are.
as mine, of course, because I have to endure this humor.
By the way, do you also stay at home at the moment?
Yes, yeah, I have
Or
like
just for the cast?
no, I'm like completely restricted to my apartment at the moment, and I only go
Okay.
outside basically for shopping or have a walk or a small hike or something. It's actually a good chance. Like when I really hope it gets a little warmer again, because I really want to go to the Vita parkour because it's like good
Yeah,
chance.
but you have to make sure you're alone.
Yeah.
Always.
Yeah, that's true.
And you have to take that little, how's it called? The disinfection. How's that called in English? Dang.
Hand
You have to take-
sanitizer.
Yeah, you have to take that with you for the fitness parkour. I mean, if there's some bars that you grab.
True. Or just like I don't usually lick my fingers after exercising.
Yeah, you never know.
That's true.
Or you wear gloves.
Fair point. Yeah, I could do that.
You could wear gloves.
But like,
Okay, we're ready for the next match. I'm
Fun-
not supposed to say, let's
actually-
get
actually
ready to
fo-
rumble
found a-
because then we get a copyright.
I actually found a very good way to make sure that you keep 2 meters distance from other people. I just stopped showering ever since. Ever since we were on
but is that
quarantine.
really a change?
I won't answer that. There's gonna be next match. Jesus, it looks like went with the same deck here, bringing
I mean, on
rocking
the other
another
hand, if you-
firecracker there. But this
If
time
you
Monkey
can't
Blue
go
has the
shopping
answer.
anymore.
Yeah.
What's he
the
gonna
point?
do if you can't go shop anymore?
That's true. Like,
No.
I
deodorant anymore.
actually did some baking yesterday. That was really nice.
Okay.
Made some
Cookies.
Yeah, made some
Cookie time.
chocolate chip cookies. But look at this. It looks like
Miner?
Monkey Blue is
Ah.
bringing another elixir golem deck.
That was a nice
right
mine
here.
prediction, though.
Yeah.
Very nice.
Fought him well, but nevertheless, look at the Electro Dragon. He gets so many shots off on that right hand side there, taking it to
Pushing
1657.
minor balloon push.
Good push there. Mega Minion
Balloon.
trying to stop the balloon right there. Will he
Yeah,
make the connection?
unfortunately,
He actually manages to
unfortunately,
connect there, taking
yeah.
it to 1247. There's
Well
going to be the
played,
death
that's
damage
Monkey Blue.
as well.
He's already in triple digits, way
Yeah.
down again.
I think Monkey Blue, I'd be tilting a little bit at this point.
I think your
Um,
prediction is pretty much right. Like,
Well-
we're currently on the way to a 4-0. Yeah, it looks like Monkey Blue is a little bit desperate at the moment.
We don't want to call it too early, and there we see the Lava Hound from Monkey Blue there. Actually, Baby Dragon taking care of those goblins, but the miner makes a good connection, and even though he's nerfed in the latest patch, he still gets quite a big
And the
chunk
mini
on that
P.E.K.K.A.
left hand side. And of course the Firecracker being quite a decent answer
The
against that Lava Hound.
makes it to the tower.
Nice
but the problem is the
predicted.
Firecracker is still
Yeah.
there.
Yeah, but nice
the ice
prediction
golem
with the arrows there, actually taking out those goblins. But he missed the Firecracker by just a small.
Yeah, and
By just
almost
a
none
tiny
of the
bit.
puppies made it to the tower because of the ice golem. So
Yeah.
that was a really good counter there.
And now look, there's yet again
Two-third.
there's gonna be 2 Firecrackers in
Jesus,
the right hand
destroying
side.
both towers.
There's another one deployed. Oh, nice arrows this time, hitting both of them. But the miner connecting on the left-hand side. It's going to be 10 seconds left on
And
the
he
clock there.
predicts the
Can
miner
he
with
take
the mini
down
P.E.K.K.A.
right-hand side? See, this is what I really don't like about the Lava Hound. It takes so much time to actually get the damage in, and there he manages to take
And
care
that's
of
it.
the puppies, and that's going to be the 2-0 here.
2-0.
Coming out for
For Jesus.
Jesus. So
I think you may be right. It's going to be another fast match, maybe. We hope
We'll
not.
see.
We hope that the Monkey Blue finds back to his game somehow.
Yeah.
But in this game, I really had the impression like he kind of gave up in the middle of the game. He may be a little bit desperate. I hope that's just for that match, and I hope he recovers in the next one and gives us another strong performance.
yeah, so
Like in the first match.
But
he really tried.
at the end there, you could really see why I personally dislike the Lava Hand, because you can ignore it for so long, because it does not
Takes too
it's
long.
it's not really dangerous before it pops, and especially when you're under time pressure.
Yeah, I know there's so many good counters against the Lava
Yeah.
nowadays.
Yeah, and just with the Firecracker alone, I mean, it's a 3 elixir card that can just basically take care of a Lava Hound on his own, and in the
or an
meanwhile you
ice
can just
golem.
you can just
For
take
2
care of the other
elixir.
side, and with the range nerf on the Lava puppies, so they actually are much shorter range now, so they have to move in first. It's a lot easier to pull them, so when the lava hound pops, you just throw down something like the ice golem, like the miner, and just absorb all the damage, and you're basically good to go. And you trade up
That's
2 or
crazy,
3 elixir in these kind of scenarios.
I mean,
And
the
if you
lava
then
hound,
have, yeah,
if you play the ice golem right, you basically counter the lava hound completely with 2 elixir, and that's a big elixir win. And so he played that well, Jesus, in this match. Monkey Blue may have to think of a different kind of deck to play. So far nothing was really successful that he tried. Maybe he should go to Elixir Golem. We're in the next match. Let's see what they thought of here.
yeah. Let's have a
Maybe
look.
Monkey Blue with a new idea.
Jesus just sticks to what works for him, bringing in the firecracker yet again, and it looks like Monkey Blue once more doesn't really have the answer against it. Look at it, it's still alive, and it does
Mega
so
Knight,
much damage
that's a
there.
change.
And Mega Knight, it's a very particular case. You can actually, if you place it perfect and time it perfectly,
Okay.
you can activate the
Knight's still
King Tower with the firecracker. And look at this. I don't
Yeah,
know if he did that intentional, but I think he should have done that much earlier, like sniping the firecracker with his own miner instead of just using it aggressively on the tower. Because
And I mean the
for
mini
Jesus,
P.E.K.K.A.
it's,
and the bats. Mini P.E.K.K.A. bats are just such a good counter against the Mega Knight. And the cost only 6.
Yeah.
So it's basically 1 elixir win.
yeah, and once more, Jesus already has quite a significant damage lead here by about 750 HP on that right-hand side. There's gonna be the Mega Knight deployed behind the tower by Monkey Blue there, answered by the Ice Golem to cycle here, and there's gonna be another firecracker there. Once more, there are the bats to take care of that Mega Knight, and he just melts down. Very nice miner there to snipe that musketeer. Zap comes down as well. That's gonna be the kill there. That's not quite nice there. The distraction on that barb coming out of the barrel. He did not quite reach
There's
the
the back. The wall
firecracker.
breakers
Look at
are
this.
back.
But look at
Wall
the
breaker
right-hand side.
miner, and they hit.
Good damage there on the left-hand side for Monkey Blue, but that cost him the tower already.
Yeah.
Has 40
was a
seconds left
surprise.
on the clock to get this back, but then again, there are still 2 firecrackers shooting away at the right-hand side. On his King Tower there, manages to take
Yeah,
them
and that
down.
Mega
though.
Knight is not gonna get anywhere because the mini P.E.K.K.A.'s already waiting for him. Bats already waiting. Firecrackers. And then
Oh,
he
look at
places
this.
the
Oh my
bats
gosh.
exactly in direction of the firecracker. That
Yeah.
was very unfortunate.
Yeah, and yet again, the firecracker getting so much defensive value there, and
So
with
much value.
10
it's
seconds
crazy.
left on the clock. Look,
Yeah.
Jesus didn't even have to use his his balloon once.
That's
just-
the 3-0
yeah.
for Jesus. It looks like that's a fast match, and your prediction may actually be wrong. Which
All right.
means- Yeah, we don't call it too early. It can still change.
Yeah, I mean, we don't
There's
want to
hope.
rule Monkey Blue out, but as it stands right now, it doesn't really look good. Jesus just looks so convincing, and I don't know. Monkey Blue also seems a bit reluctant to really change much about his gameplay. I mean, he basically fell victim to just milking out the value out of firecrackers over and over again here. It's the third game now that Jesus brought in the firecracker. He really seems to be liking that card a lot.
I mean, don't
And he
forget
just gets
it's
so
also-
much value out of it, and with only the zap and the
Yeah.
bar barrel, there's not really a way to make sure the firecracker actually dies unless you use both of them. But Jesus, he does not use the firecracker aggressively. He just plays it on defense, stacks them up, and manages to basically take down any attempt of a push that Monkey Blue tries to muster. So very nice
And don't
gameplay.
forget, it's also the first time that Monkey Blue plays on this level, on this event here live in front of the audience. So he's certainly a little bit more nervous than maybe Jesus is. Jesus already has the experience of a huge live audience. So it may be that Monkey Blue also is just a little bit excited and nervous about this match. So we may not see the 100% Monkey Blue at the moment.
Yeah.
I mean, he qualified for this group here.
Yeah. See, this is the part where it's of course a bit of a pity with the switch to the double elimination system.
There's no comeback.
There's no comeback. I mean, if someone is bound to go down 0-2, and then you're just out. You might have just qualified, and then you get to play 2 matches, whereas before you at least got to play all the 7 matches, got some practice. But of course, yeah, the stakes are higher. It's a lot more tense.
It's more interesting for the viewers to watch with the double elimination.
And it condenses kind of the good players to that it really gets increasingly more intense, and the matchups get better. Where as before, it's just okay, we've seen that of that player, so
yeah, there we see the painful match result on the screen. 0-3.
Or where you sometimes just
what is that
already
logo,
know.
That monkey. What is that monkey logo? Do you know that?
I don't know. It's
I mean,
the monkey. The monkey is not blue. It's purple.
A purple monkey. But what team is that?
Play for Win. The organization is apparently called Play for Win.
The other one is Lausanne Esports.
Yes.
For everyone who is curious, that's the home team of Jesus.
Exactly. And I'm actually now waiting for the players to get ready to dive into the 4th and potentially already last game of tonight.
Don't call it yet. Don't call it yet.
I'm actually gonna take a sip of water right here, and so should you at home. Very important to, while you're staying at home, to still stay hydrated, of course.
Drink tea, move, eat healthy, move, eat healthy, enjoy the sun.
Yeah.
Enjoy the sun.
Do some exercises
and move. Exercise.
It's actually good. I'm really curious how things are gonna look after we're through this entire crisis, where everyone's fit and a great home cook. Then
we're gonna have an incredible body. I mean, our six pack is gonna turn into a 9-pack, I guess.
Yeah, but then I have to stop baking cookies and eating them. We're actually in match number 4 right here now, and we already see great answer there with the mini P.E.K.K.A. Oh, look at this!
What an aggressive
Monkey
start
Blue!
here
Oh my
Jesus.
gosh! Look at
What about
that's the
Monkey Blue?
tilt. Okay, okay.
Why does he give up? Come on!
That's just that's the salt here flowing through Monkey Blue's way.
No, there was no play of a forbidden card, was it? No.
No. But I guess yeah, I guess he was
Really?
just really tilted. When the ice golem tanked all the damage, and yeah, the
That
mini
was
P.E.K.K.A.
unfortunate.
managed
Now he tries with the Hog Rider.
to kill first the the
Maybe
rocket
he's
there
just
misses
pretending.
the giant skeleton actually.
Giant Skelly.
Oh, look at
this. He's kiting the Giant Skelly
Oh, that's just mean.
to nowhere land.
And kites the magic archer as well. But I guess
Excellent
Monkey
play.
Blue just got tilted by the fact that Jesus managed to take out took out the Hog Rider with the mini P.E.K.K.A, took out the goblins as well, and since the ice golem was tanking, he just eliminated the tower as well, like the
it's
bomb
not over
tower.
yet. He
And
still
then
has 1
I
minute
think he
left.
got a hit on the right hand tower as well before Monkey Blue used the tornado.
Oh, the
And
Herald.
yeah, it's definitely not over yet. He can still get this.
It's still 1 minute left. He can make it. He's trying with another Giant Skelly. Baby Dragon getting 1 hit.
Yeah, I mean the
Giant
elixir is
Skelly.
pretty much even right here.
No
Not-
kite. Hog Rider. There's
but
the
there's-
P.E.K.K.A
yeah.
waiting though.
Just look, just from the
1 hit.
matchup. I mean, okay, yeah, he gets the bomb damage here. Oh, look at this firecracker!
I really
just
like how he
dodging.
counters that Giant Skelly.
The firecracker is basically Neo from Matrix there. Did you see that? She just shot herself back.
It looks like he has no recipe against the firecracker. I think
Nope.
that's really the big struggle here.
There's another round of arrows. 139 HP remaining on that
That's just
right
one
hand
rocket.
tower there. And yeah, there's gonna be
Hog
another
Rider.
lock there. Hog Rider goes
That's
down
not-
there without
not
even
even
getting
a
a
hit.
swing. And there's the miner slapping away
8
with his
seconds
shovel.
left.
Yeah, I don't really think the King Tower activation really made much of a
Wow.
difference right there.
So that was quite a demonstration here by Jesus.
Yeah.
Showing great skill here. Monkey Blue a little nervous maybe because it was his first time. He got desperate. He may be unlucky with his deck choices. So he gave up.
That is
during
the
this match.
way of Clash Royale. Sometimes it just does not quite work in your favor, and yeah, I can. Yeah, I
relate to
really,
that.
I can really relate to the feeling of sometimes you just tilted. I mean, I had moments as well playing Clash where I just force closed my app, put my phone away, and was just like, okay, no, I'm
that's
done
a
with
good
this.
advice for
Yeah.
every casual player out there. That's really good advice. If you lose too many times in a row and you tilt, put the game away and pick it up later. But our players here, they have a problem. They can't do that.
Yeah.
They have to continue.
When you're tilted, you have to do your best to still come up with, yeah, whatever you can still
and
muster
that's
in terms of effort. But if not,
yeah.
this
That's
can
where the
happen. You get
experience-
4-0'd, and with a second loss back to back, that's gonna be the end for this season
Yeah, that's
of
where
Clash
experience
Royale.
really shows. If you have a bad game, can you put that away and refocus on the game and collect yourself again for the next match? That's really
Yeah.
where experience, of course, is in favor of guys like
Yeah.
Jesus and Senpai and also Thiago. I mean, it's also his third season. So those guys are really experienced.
Yeah. And that's something that can never be stressed enough, especially when we talk about competition in general, but whether it's conventional sports or esports or wherever there is competition, essentially, your mindset is so important, and
It's very important.
you really have to learn to deal with your own negativity, because you cannot always be super
Yeah,
confident
don't listen to
and
those
positive.
negative voices in your head.
Yeah, yeah, and that sometimes can be really tough. Plus, also other people, of course, criticizing you. That does not make things easier, of course, and yeah, can play quite a big factor also in a match like that, and I think we saw a little bit of that from Monkey Blue during these 4 matches, and we actually
Let's have a look at the bracket.
exactly. Thank you very
So,
much.
what I'm really looking forward to now, by looking at this bracket, we're gonna have a great match here. Senpai Rect against Jesus. That's gonna be one of the next matches. We don't see it actually yet on the bracket.
Yep.
Because we just see the scores. But what those scores mean here, the 4 zeros, means that Jesus is gonna fight against Senpai Rect. And
Yep.
that's certainly a thriller match.
Absolutely.
We don't want to miss that one.
I mean, they're basically nemesis at this point. They've fought against each other so many times, and I still vividly remember when they played against each other in just the regular season, I think it was, in season 1, where they just had to play 7 games as well. But at that time, we played best of 5. They just went to overtime 2 times, and nobody managed to squeeze out a win. That, of course,
Without
isn't possible
tiebreakers.
anymore these days.
Rough
so-
times without tiebreakers.
Yeah, but definitely intense and just a pleasure to watch. So if you want to go back, those videos should still be available on our Twitch here at ESL Swiss, and also on YouTube. But
hope they
with
are.
that, yeah,
I hope they are. So the next matches, in case you wonder, that will be Wednesday.
yeah,
Wednesday, same time, the same 2 guys, us, will be here again, casting those amazing matches for you, trying to spread the hype so that all of you get into those games. Yeah, this guy over there.
Yep.
No, over there.
Other
Over
side.
there.
We should
He's
we
over
should
there.
try a high five if we have like our webcams here. Like
Which side?
this side.
High
1,
five.
2, 1, 2, 3.
Yes.
Nice, beautiful.
What would actually be
Look at
really
this.
funny is
Next
if I
level.
put my hand like here and it would stick out on your side.
Thinking with portals.
That would be really cool.
No, I can't. No, we'll have to fix that up for next time. I'll get like my roommate to come in and just like
Yeah.
reach in with his hand, and it's like whoa.
That
magic.
would be a huge surprise. So, you find Don Rigoni on Twitter, Facebook, and Instagram. And you find myself everywhere. It's just
Yes.
Chief Avalon.
Just,
Don't miss
just
it.
Google him.
Also
use-
check out
Use your creator code as
Swisscom
well.
and Omen.
Use his creator code as well if you're playing Clash Royale.
Yeah.
You can of course also
I
support.
do have a creator code for Clash Royale and Brawl Stars, and the creator code is Chief Avalon, just written like this right here. Same way, Chief Avalon.
Yep.
Use that. That would be really nice. It's really appreciated. Do that. Also check out my other live streams on Twitch. It's usually on Tuesday and Saturday. That's where my other live streams are on Twitch. They're usually German though. We switched to German.
Yeah,
But
well,
here we'll be back on Wednesday.
yeah, and I'm looking forward to some more intense matches there as well. We actually had so many 4-0s so far. I mean, in Group A, we had 2-0s today. We had 1 4-0 last week, and in Group B we also had 2 4-0s, if I'm not mistaken. So far it's been pretty one-sided in most of the matches. So I
That's just the
really
beginning.
I really keep my fingers crossed that the matches are gonna be a little more. Well, they are interesting, and sometimes the score really does not reflect the quality of the games. But I really
think it's
hope.
just the first round.
Yeah,
It will
but-
change, I guess.
But I honestly hope for, of course, our viewers, but especially our players, because it's essentially just very good practice for them on the highest level here in Switzerland. If they get multiple matches, get to train multiple
Get more
matchups
experience.
and
And also
strats
get
against each other.
exposed more to the audience.
And
So-
with that, this actually concludes this today's stream here of the Swisscom Hero League, powered by ESL, and of course our generous sponsors Samsung and Omen. It's been a pleasure to be hosting all these games with you. Also, big shout out for our production to make everything possible here behind the scenes today afternoon, that we got everything lined up and can stream now from the comfort of our own homes until we are safe to go back to our studio. But that's been
And-
Chief Avalon with me here. My name's Don
Thank you so
Rigoni.
much.
I wish you a great rest of the week. Stay healthy, stay happy, and keep tuned until Wednesday. Bye.
Thank you so much for watching, and be back next time, next Wednesday. Don't miss it. It's gonna be amazing. Bye bye.
Start your esports career now at play.eslgaming.com.
Song, sing a song, 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 song. Song, sing a song, 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 song. Song, sing a song, 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 song. Song, sing a song, 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 song. Song, sing a song, 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 song. Song, sing a song, 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 song. Do, 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 do.
Wir arbeiten schon viel. Und das darf auch sein. Es gehört halt auch dazu. Aber die Technik schafft heute auch viel. Immer mehr sogar. Die Luftfeuchtigkeit passt. Die Stauatmosphäre stimmt. Und wenn die Technik immer mehr schafft, könnten wir ja zwischendurch ein Kehr weniger krampfen. Oder etwa nicht?
You ready? Huh? Hey, he's a good boy, huh? You ready? Huh?
Start your esports career now at play.eslgaming.com.
I don't need recognition. I'm on a mission. I'm paying dues. I'm in position. I'm staying up. It's getting late. You're doing good. I'm doing great.
Check 'em out. Check 'em out. Less than y'all, less of the South. Too complex to the versatile.